The threat of rock falls and slides in southern Colorado is at a slightly lower risk right now because it's so dry.
But when this rain or snow finally returns, those rocks, including large boulders, tend to fall and affect safety and traffic. KRDO News Channel 13 Scott Harrison shows how CDOT is doing some rock and roll prevention.
Here along Highway 50 west of Canyon City, you can see how close rocks are to falling on the highway. Sometimes those rocks are as big as a house, and they can force the closure of this busy thoroughfare for hours, if not days on end. Netting can hold back smaller rocks and keep many of them under control, but not boulders like these, which sometimes are too much even for concrete barriers to hold back. Eventually, some do fall on the highway, causing damage or traffic delays in an area with few or no detours.
A lot of times we get our freeze and thaw cycles, which will pop a rock, which will obviously make them fall. We get wildlife that make it fall. Any water of any type could possibly bring rocks down.
To respond to the biggest boulders, CDOT trained around a dozen workers Monday at a rock quarry near Cotopaxi.
You know, yesterday we were working on a boulder that we were thinking was around 80,000 pounds to break it up so they could manage it in smaller pieces.
Small enough for front-end loaders and dump trucks to handle. It's a job you might not expect CDOT crews to do, but they can handle most rock falls and slides. For bigger situations with bigger boulders, CDOT will hire a contractor. Coming up at 6, we'll explain more about how CDOT employees are trained to get the biggest boulders off the highway as soon as possible when they do fall. In Fremont County, Scott Harrison, KRDO News Channel 13.